Hello, welcome to badatpad, where an me tries to beat endgame content. Today we are going to be talking about the brand new North America exclusive Power Ranger collab. What? We have another collab. That's just for us. The last one was Voltron, which I remember nothing about. I don't even think I was playing Pad when it came out. Or maybe I was playing that was maybe when I started Pad. I don't know. Anyways, we're here to talk about this machine. They had a stream online, an official Gung-Ho North America stream yesterday, so you can go watch that if you want to see the reveal stuff. But they have posted the I guess all of the new evolved forms of the monsters on their official Facebook. But something special, look, you can see it. Oops. These ones, well, in this kind of, you know, the page where they do new Ultimate Assist evolutions, they have that there. But I found out that Illumina.com actually has all of the base forms too, which they didn't reveal on stream or in these posts. So this is, I guess, going to be my first look at a lot of those. And let's take a look at everything. So it is a 10 stone machine, which is kind of expensive. So let's see if it, I guess, lives up to the 10 stone name. There does seem like there is going to be monster exchange based on the information I saw on Illumina, and I don't know what the rates are. No one knows what the rates are. This is the first time we've actually had a 100% diamond machine, so I don't know if they're going to make, usually for the 10 stone machines, they make the diamond rate really high compared to the gold, 40% or higher chance of diamonds. Sometimes even in I think Monster Hunter case, it'll be more than 50% chance of a diamond. In this one, it's all diamonds, so I'm curious to see what the rates will be between the 6 and 7 stars, which is what the collab is made of. Let's do this. I have to be somewhere in real soon, so we gotta get going. Okay. It's morphing time. I have a few friends who grew up on Power Rangers. I personally know literally nothing about them except what people have been telling me about this collab. This guy transforms into this thing and so sorry if I say something wrong. Okay, 10 stone machine. A lot of the 7 stars, actually I think all the monsters have weapon assists, and then the 7 stars not all. A lot of them have at least one alternate form besides their base form. Some of them have 3 alternate forms, which is the Green Ranger. We'll take a look at them in a bit. Let's see. There is a memorial egg machine, so you get 1 free roll. I don't know. Yeah, there has been no word of bundles, which is interesting. They would normally show up on this post, like a $1 or $2 bundle, maybe an orb skin bundle, or a high rarity bundle. We have not seen a word of that. And the bundles usually what I go for. Let's see. These are the monsters. We got 5 7 stars and 8 6 stars. That's all I have to say about that. And unfortunately for Mr. D and Angel, who I don't think he's watching, there is no blue monster in the 7 stars, unless you count Green Ranger's evolved form that has a blue sub-attribute. Mark says it's been confirmed no bundles. Oh, interesting. Sadness spaghetti. Let's see. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. There's stuff in the monster exchange for, I think, medals. These guys are for medals, I think. We have Goldar, Rita, and Zeo Gold Ranger. Select collab. The 7 stars can be exchanged for. We mentioned this already. Blah 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 blah. There is an MP shop monster for 500,000, so this is on par price-wise with Tao Jun from Shaman King. On the expensive side for Monster Point monster. It's I guess mid-expensive. We have this thing called Alpha 5. Okay, so we're actually not going to take a look at the Gung-Ho official page about the evolutions. We're just going to go straight to Illumina that has all the information, and we're going to go in order of what Gung-Ho said. Quick aside, this is a new collab, so if I say something wrong, that's I'll link it below. I'll put it in the description if I say something wrong. Second thing to note is that a lot of the monsters have similar, I guess, active skills. A lot of monsters are similar to Japan's Yokai Watch collab, and I'll try to have Yokai Watch stuff open so I can compare and contrast, but we'll see. I don't remember a lot of the stuff in there, but I will try to make parallels if they exist. But then in my brain, a lot of times I forget what JP has because it's like if we can't get it, like then I'm like I forget. I don't dedicate brain space to remembering. Okay, so first on the list is Mighty Morphing Red Ranger. This is him. He has a red dinosaur. This is the base form, so he has a base form, and he looks like same active. So he has an alt and a sword. Those two were shown on stream and other places. And this is what Ilmina says from data mining is the monster exchange requirement. So 5 of these guys, so 7 stars, which is expensive. I do have some beach Eshamalis that I'm okay nuking though, if I really want to trade for something. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, let's see. This guy has a number of killers and VDP. That's fine. He has God and Devil, which are good killer types. Devil's probably the most prominent one, especially in the new Alt Arena 3 dungeon. It's not. Let's see. So I'd probably definitely go for the VDP Awakening on him. Megazord power, change all orbs to fire, wood, light, and dark. No hearts, unfortunately. 9 turns. Okay. That's pretty short. Well, I don't know actually. Let's see, 2-second move time. He's rainbow. Matching 2. Oh, he's not rainbow. That's an interesting skill. I think he benefits from having all colors. When matching 2 of fire, water. Oh wait, I think it is rainbow. But it only needs 2 attributes. It's barely rainbow at all. That's kind of cool. Okay, interesting. Not very tanky. He's like okay tanky. Not like the lowest level of tanky because he only has HP and 1.5. Let's take a look at the next form, which is this. I have to do this so fast because I really have to be somewhere. Okay, we have Red Ranger ultimate form with the robots, 2 Devil Killers and VDP. I like that combination. That's pretty nice for A5, AA3. Same active. This one is true rainbow, but he still needs to be fire, so... He's tankier because he has the HP and the shield, and he gets some recovery, so it's like Sonya level tanky. Let's see, attack times a little higher than 16, somewhere between 16 and 7, not 16. It's like a decent amount of attack. I think, Karn is times 16 personal, so a little, but it's kind of hard to build for this guy because he needs rainbow. He needs 4 attributes that don't include heart, which is asking like a little bit of, kind of asking like a good amount. So it might be hard to build for this guy because he has to be fire and cover rainbow attributes. I don't know how many things there are. Like the most popular rainbow sub is probably Dark Kali, but she's dark and green in her best form. So it may be a little hard to build for him as a leader. So probably as a sub is a good use for him. Here's his weapon assist. I think it's okay. Void damage attribute absorb for 2 turns. Okay, so on stream, I think there were a lot of people who were excited about this because this weapon assist is not from Yokai Watch. It's actually from I don't know. There's something called a Yato umbrella that it's from. I don't know what collab it's from. And this is very close to that, but not quite, because this is a 2-turn color absorb void, and there exists in Japan something that's a 2-turn Fujin style absorb, and people really wanted that one, so they were really hoping this would be it, but it wasn't. It's kind of like Rathian, but with a finger. I think it's okay. It's not a terrible assist. I mean, I guess it's better than Rathian, but I don't know if a lot of people put Rathians on teams these days to begin with. I think the 4 level assists are more popular, or the 4 resist monsters are more popular, like the ones with splits, like Aerith. And also, just generally the ones that split up the attributes seem to be more popular, like Odysseus's, Phenom, that have like one of each of things are more used than the 5-star Monster Hunter monsters these days. Anyways, okay, gotta go fast. Megazord. This is base Megazord, which again we have not seen on the stream. This is the first like thing in here that's new. Okay, he looks kind of like Demon Yusuke Awakenings with VDPs. Cleric style, active. I like his board change, it's a nice board change. Light is a pretty powerful attribute these days. 2-second move. So has high HP, no recovery, so he can pair okay with Tifa. You could pair him with, like in terms of comparing him to D. Karin, who is a popular Tifa pairing, I think he's different. I think he's a little worse than a Yusuke pairing. It depends what you're looking for, because Yusuke I think gives HP and a shield. This guy doesn't give a shield, but he does give time. Yeah, I think. Someone might have to correct me about that. But also he does have this additional thing, which is the add 1 combo when matching 6 light orbs. In context of a non-7x6 team, that's useful. In the context of a 7x6 team, not as useful, because you usually don't have trouble reaching combo shields into 7x6. That's part of the point of running it. But overall, it's not bad. I want to say this form I wouldn't like feel the need to own. I would just pair my Tifa with this if I needed it. Yeah. I do like the 2-second move time because Demon Yusuke has no time, which is sad. Next we have Mega Megazord. Is the name even different? I don't actually know. 10C, I probably go for the VDP again and follow up attack. Same active skill, pretty good active. All allies, 4x attack at 4 combos, 10 at... This is a non-tanky form. This is a 10 times... Oh, that's actually a lot. Times 25 personal damage, and he gets some recovery, light. Interesting. It's like a high power attack form leader. Probably wouldn't use him as a leader, but... yeah, probably wouldn't use as a leader because he has no tankiness. And we have... a sword, triple jammer resist. This looks exactly the same as the Red Ranger, except you swap out the jammer with poison. Interesting. I guess it's a bit better than Paolumu depending on your team. Paolumu can be bad if you're running, non-dark and water assist. Paolumu from Monster Hunter, the 5-star. So if you need another option, this is kind of just like Paolumu, but like you swap the colors. I mean, the active of this one, it has more components, but it's a tricolor board change with hearts with triple jammer resist. Hi, Drew. Taking a look at the monsters in Ilmina quickly, as quickly as possible. Next, we have Green Ranger. Green Ranger base form. Let's take a look at him, who we have not seen. Okay, he has small HP awakenings, row unbind, 2 TPAs. Fortunately, he's off color for Omega. He would work on D-Riser probably, or D-Riser would probably work on him. Kind of D-Riser-y looking at him. I mean, he doesn't have the Fujin part, but, a green dark thing with like... Anyways, let's see. Wood attributes, attack times 4. I wouldn't use this one because it has no HP as a leader. I wouldn't use him as a leader because he has no HP. Or he has no tankiness. Yeah. Other form, though, is more... Oh my gosh, this one has a ton of forms. Wowie zowie. Next we have Mighty Morphin Green Ranger. This one should be a decent leader. This, to put it shortly, is a reskin of Koma-san, who is probably the most well-known leader in the most meta leader from the Yokai Watch collab. It's pretty easy. It's kind of like Madui, because you just match 5 connected of any color and you get a shield. And you just have the only other component is your monsters have to be, or I guess there's combo. I guess it's Madui and like water and wood attribute. I guess it's like 3 components, which is a lot, but it's not too hard to do those things. Koma-san has stuck around for a while in Japan, although recently is falling off a little bit. He's not considered top tier anymore, but he's still like high tier. Koma-san, that is. Active skill is not bad. He gives you time. It's pretty short. I like how short it is. He does not have a recovery component of his leader skill, but this guy himself has 2 heart TPAs, so with the 2 leaders, he might be okay. And you kind of, same with Koma-san in terms of teams, this is a good use for Zella's. I don't know that he's better than Zella Kitty or anything, but it's probably like about as good as Zella Kitty, maybe a little less good. But you want to, yeah, a little less good than Zella Kitty. I don't know, it's hard to say. He has a shield, so... You can use, he's a good leader. He's a good leader. No, I wouldn't say he's game breaking though. Let's see, his other form. Another form is White Ranger. I really have to go speedy. I did not allocate time for this properly. Let's see. Big HPs, lots of EDPs. Mixed lights, locks lights. A light locking, okay. Guess who's back? Is his skill back again? Attack time. He likes what? Oh, at least 50. Okay. 6 light. Nah, not as a leader for me. Not as a leader. For light teams, I don't know who's a big HP light monster. Maybe Zeus Verse. He could be okay in a diverse team. I feel like big HP leads aren't super popular. I got Ed. You could use him on Ed if you want to, if people still run Edward Elric. This guy, ooh, 777s and a VDP. I like that. Voids damage. Okay, so we have a Fujin type monster, which isn't that special these days, and he does reduce defense by 100%. Off the top of my head, I don't know what that would be used for. There might be a use for it. Maybe against well, who has no status shield? Who you need a Fujin for? Anywho, this guy's a Fujin to feed him dark attribute Fujin because he's Lord Drakon. I think he's a bad version of the Green Ranger or something. He has a lot of attack but no tankiness, no recovery. But he does have this like a Vajrayaksa type leader skill where he does 200x damage from matching an orb. So he could be good for clearing like easy content quick, like that kind of leader. Yeah. Overall though, it's pretty low attack. You could probably use Seregios from Monster Hunter instead of this one. So far, I think the Komasan form is the best form for me. And we have a triple blind. Okay, this is again with the super finger and the super finger and 3 resist. Oh yeah, I guess the last form could be a good dark sub for something. For what? I'm not sure. Pure dark. I guess if you have a typical Halloween Badoo team, you could use him on there. Although these, for me, I've been running my AA3 with Tifa X Halloween Badoo, which means I run light main attribute monsters. This is fine. It's a full shield. I guess that's interesting. So if you don't have a full shield for farming builds, you could use this if you want to. But I think there's some lower, there's like lower rarity options for that, like Raphael and Ganesha. But if you don't have that, one of those, you can use this. And I guess if this were to come up in a dungeon as an assist, it's actually not a bad, like full shield is not a bad active to have overwrite whatever you have, because you'll guarantee you live one more turn. That is Green Ranger. So far he's one of the more exciting ones out of these first few. Next we have Ranger Slayer. So this form was not shown on stream because this is the base form. This is a, it looks to be a good Revan and Omega sub, specifically especially Dark Omega, because it has multiple small HP awakenings and a VDP, which is nice. I think that's actually identical to Dark Omega's kind of kit. So you can use, and she's red main attribute, so she's great. She can take Devil Killers. This is a good Omega sub if you're missing one. In fact, maybe I would put this on my team. Cannot take God Killer, but that's okay. You can take Devil and Dragon. Let's see. Enhances orbs, fire, dark. Yeah, it makes the colors that Omega needs. All stats ×2. Wow, for fire. This is it's pretty Omega-y, actually. It doesn't have a shield. I guess it's more Revan-y than Omega-y. So this, as in terms of a leader, I feel like, I don't know. I think Revan is a higher multiplier, but this is easier to activate. So you actually don't need anything except the HP component. So it's kind of like Omega without a shield, I suppose, is what it is. It's like Omega without a shield, ×16. I can't remember what Omega's multiplier is, but yeah, it would be a good Omega sub. This form was shown on stream. We have a double 7C VDP with God Killer, Gravezord, and Ranger Slayer, who can take a different array of killers. Break free, same active. It's a really nice short active, actually. Connected, Okay, you get a blob style leader and dark and fire. I probably wouldn't use this. I'd actually probably prefer the other form as a leader for like farming uses and like small HP shenanigans. In terms of this one, it's fine. It's a double shield type, but I personally don't use double shield type leaders too much. So I'm going really fast because I have somewhere to be. This is cool, I like this. A small HP awakening if you need this. These are getting easier to come by, but they're still kind of locked behind high rarity monsters. Small HP. She does? Yeah, so you could put this on air. That would be a good use for air. You could put out whatever you want to, actually. Whatever you want, like Omegas, Revens, whatever you need to have a lot of small HP awakenings. This is a fine assist. This is the most damage of any server? Oh, because it has double VDP. Interesting. Nice. So overall, this is a good for... Dark and Fire has a lot of good monsters these days. Hiei, Omega, Reven. There's like a bunch of good Fire and Dark things. Halloween Madu. Dark Fire is getting a lot of love. Which one is Lord Zedd? Which one is Lord Zedd? This one. Lastly, the last 7-star of this collab, Lord Zedd, double god killer with VDP, that's not bad. Another cleric type active skill, and a spike. For 8 turns, that's actually pretty good. 8 turns is pretty short for all of that. Dark and Dark Devils. This guy would be an okay, I don't know, another Sonya tanky leader with times 15. Mashing Dark and Dark seems annoying. But he might have his uses, I'm sure. Emperor Lord. This guy doesn't have a... Oh, he does have a weapon. It's the green one. Double VDP and 7C. There's so many things to go through. This guy's not tanky enough as leader for me, but he would be a good sub again. I think actually this one... No, this one wouldn't be a good Omega sub. This one has the right colors to be an Omega sub. So you could use this guy as an Omega sub too if you want to. It's off color. It's the swapped colors, but it still works. Double VDP. You can get triple VDP, so that's cool. Where would I use this? Probably would put him on H Madu or Omega as his sub. And he has a weapon assist. Oh, okay. He has like the split awoken active with TPA. What am I saying? Split awakening, split resist awakenings with the TPA, that's what I meant. Like one of each. That's not bad. Firewood Dark. This could be okay again on Omega, Halloween Madu. A lot of monsters use Dark and Fire these days, so for that branch of monsters, he'd be a good assist for, because the one of each kind that is pretty one of each kind of resist awakening is pretty common, or it's pretty commonly used. Yeah, because right now, if you're using a light team, you need to use Odysseus, but this would cover if you're using a dark team or a fire team. Cool. Nice and nice here. Okay, that's all the 7-stars, so I'm going really quick because I got to go. We have ourselves a Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger. He's a Triceratops. This is the first 6-star. Rose, blah blah blah. 40% HP heals. Change top row to water. Seems like a Zeus Versi, because for the heal part slash maybe water row farming. It's okay. I don't know. I don't know what to say about him. I'm not, let's see, multi-boost, I like that. I only have one Ganjang Moye, so it's nice to have more multi-boost assists if you can. This guy makes 60% HP healed, so he heals even more. So it could be good for some farming things, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him, because I don't have too many multi-boost assists, so personally would not mind. Oh, I went out of order, sorry. I'm supposed to do Black Ranger first. Black Ranger, another 6-star. He has a woolly mammoth behind him. 2 SBRs, okay, and he gets 7C or 10C. Shields. The shield can't be cycled with just 2. looking at the turns. 4 Dark Orbs. He's okay. He doesn't give too much. He doesn't bring too much to the table, I think, as a sub. 3+ combos. Let's take a look at his weapon assist. And then you guys let me know if I missed something. 4 Dark Orb enhance. Oh wow, that's a lot. And 2 recovery pluses. Reduce dark damage taken for 3 with the Skyfall. Okay. I mean, Orb enhances are stronger now than they were before. They got a buff in one of the recent updates to add more damage to your cards. So if you're looking for, and I think I've heard that no, never mind. Not going to say that part. Not sure if that's true. But if you're looking for a boost for your dark monsters, I guess you could use this in an assist. Although for end game content, it's kind of hard to slot this kind of assist on, because I feel like you would usually use like 4 or 5 of your subs to get full resist of like blind and like cloud and stuff like that, and then you usually want a Fujin, so it's kind of hard to slot in weapon assist these days in solo. But if you're playing co-op, you could use this if you want. Let's see. 5 more, goodness me. Pink Ranger. Let's take a look at Pink Ranger. 3 skill boosts, I like that. 2 recovery, fire, light, heal. Oh, okay. Saria style board change with 3 skill boosts. You could probably, if you don't have any ilms, you could probably use this in a ranking dungeon that requires a lot of bicolors or tricolors. If you're like as a poverty kind of like ilmina ish. Let's see. 2 recover for the fire, light. 4 seconds move time. We like that. Not really a good leader, because there's no tankiness. Cloud resist. Okay, we have a cloud resist with finger. Oh, here we go. This is even better. Fire and light. That's pretty good. This could, I'm sure you can use this on a ranking team that has like clouds and also like is for bicolors. It's a little slower than Ilm because it has the +1 combo. But if you need the cloud resist, you can't get any other way. This could probably be useful in the future. Yeah, I personally have 4 Ilms and an Ilmina, so don't know if I would end up using her, but it's an option. Ooh, we have a yellow ranger. This I haven't seen. Double physical killer. Okay, nice killers. I like. Let's see. I like the double physical killer. I'm sure it'll be useful for like a niche situation. He's balanced. You can take all the things. So you can take. He can be a lot of. If you really need a lot of physical killers, it could be this guy because he could take physical latents. Some clericy, light and heal. Not a good leader. Usually the low rarity monsters aren't great leaders for anything. Heart TPA assist. Okay, with 1 poison resist. I guess better than no poison resist. Fire to light, wood to heal. Same-ish active. It's okay. It's not bad. This is a little better, I think, than this would be good on light teams instead of a Valentine's chocolate box, because it at least does give the poison resist, and like a lot of the heart TPA equips don't give like any hazard resists, like mainly the chocolate box, and like I can't think of any other ones but right now, but this could be good because it gives recovery and a heart TPA, so it's useful for things like Mel, air, that kind of thing, to boost the recovery. Kanin even higher. Yeah. So not bad. There are actually sub 6 stars that which one is Ninjor? I'm gonna guess. Is this Ninjor? Nope. This is Zeo Megazord. Which one is this Ninjor? This is Ninjor. Okay. Oh, actually, he actually has 2 attributes. 2 team HPs, 3 TPAs, double SBR, and follow-up attack. TPAs aren't super in, especially for, I don't know. No Skyfalls, Waterwood heal. You could, I mean, I guess you could use him if you want to. The first thing I'm thinking is Scald, because it's a Scald style board change. So let's take a look at his assist actually. Wood, water, 4x, 16. Let's take a look at his assist. Blind and small HP. Ooh, oh, that's awesome. This is actually pretty nice to have a small HP monster, small HP assist in the low rarity monster. I think we saw one that was in the high rarity, right? So it's nice that it's in the low rarity, and it has 1 blind resist, which is not that much resist, but it's better than nothing. Oh my gosh, it's been half an hour. Oh shoot, gotta go really fast. It's better than nothing. Again, you can use him on like Omega and stuff. His active skill became less good. Or actually became more good, it became bicolor. That's an interesting active. Interesting. It guarantees you heals, which isn't bad. In a ranking standpoint, you probably don't care about the 3 hearts so much. This one is interesting. I wouldn't mind owning this. I like this one. This is not bad. Zero Megazord, which is this one. Blah, blah, blah. Look at all the healer, triple healer kills. Cannot take healer latents, but like, if you need to kill a healer, this could be your guy. I don't think we have another triple healer killer monster, so he's good just for that. 30% for 2 turns, water, wood, light heal, not bad board change. Let's see, 1.5 stats. Actually, this guy out of all of the base, all the 6 stars, looks like the best lead. Yeah, he looks like the best leader of all the 6 stars. Gods and machines, that covers a decent amount of ground. So if you really want to use him as a leader, you can. And it's pretty easy to activate too. But this guy, I think I'm most excited for this. This is the assist that I want the most, I think, out of all the things, just for the future. Because there's a ranking dungeon where we needed a double evil killer weapon assist, and we didn't have it. Now it's here. Good for us. He even has 100% heal, so if it was for a verse team, it might be even better. Maybe. Arguably. I don't know if you need it for something, but I really want this. This is good. This is unique, and I like it. Lastly, we have something called Zordon. Which one is Zordon? I don't know. Is it this? My word, which one is Zordon? Is it this? Which one is Zordon? Oh, it's this guy. This guy doesn't have an evolution. This is... He comes on the machine as a weapon assist. He does have a leader skill, but this is the one form of Zordon who has 4 water rose and an unbindable assist. So he has 7 awakenings, which is a lot for weapon assist. Although usually the 2 unbindable ones are just the one super unbind, so it just kind of spread itself out. Let's see. Makes a bunch of water and a water spike for 2 turns. Not a good leader, but he could be useful for water row teams for stacking just more rows on. I think 4 water rows is a lot for 1 assist, I think. I can't confirm, but that seems like a lot. Anyways, this guy's not bad. Overall, in terms of trading, oh gosh, I really have to leave. My overall thoughts is it's very expensive to trade for. I believe everything comes on the machine, max skilled, max everything, like 297 like Tamadred, because it's 10 stone and they mentioned it on stream, I think. Don't know what the rates are, so I cannot say if you should roll or not yet. I might do a few rolls, hoping for the green Komasan Ranger just for funsies, or maybe the red Dark Ranger of the 7 stars look the best in my brain that I remember. And out of the 5 stars though, what I would want is the Megazord, and maybe like the small HP one, or like the heart TPA one, the light one I think. Yeah, there was a couple 6 stars that I think weren't bad outside of the Zeo Megazord one, but yes, that's all my thoughts for now. I wouldn't trade because it's really expensive. We'll see about the rates. It'll be posted on Monday. That's it. Gotta go. Okay, goodbye.